Hello, my name is Yurong Chen. I'm a last year PhD student at the chair Armand Peugeot. And today I'm in the conference of Electromobility, the challenging issue. I'm going to present how automakers should manage the bottlenecks in EV ecosystems. Automobile industry has been shifting from a well-controlled industry into a more loosely controlled ecosystem. And therefore, it creates a lot of problems for automakers on how to manage in this new type of industry. And so, for example, for the electric vehicle ecosystem, it is quite nascent and has a lot of bottlenecks. For example, the battery pack, the charging, that are far from the core competence of automaker, what automaker used to have. And second, in this new ecosystem, automakers still want to be the focal phone, which is in the central position of the ecosystem that coordinate with supplier, complementary, in order to offer the final product to the customer. So we look at the setting of a battery electric vehicle ecosystem, and there are four different components in this ecosystem. That is the battery, the vehicle itself, and the public charging station and the home charging station. And in this ecosystem, the battery and the charging are the bottlenecks, and there is a shifting of the critical needs of the battery, of the bottleneck from the battery to the charging station, because the cost of the battery has dropped a lot in the recent years, and therefore the car maker has upgraded the EV with a larger battery, however in similar price, and therefore there are more need for a faster charging station on the road. In this setting, we select four different car makers, which are Tesla, Nissan, Renault, and BMW. And we look at the ecosystem strategy of each of them and the innovation they did to manage the bottlenecks in this ecosystem. So for Tesla, it used a ecosystem strategy. It entered almost all of the components in this ecosystem, including the charging network and the battery pack. Okay. And for Nissan, it started with bottleneck strategy when it entered the EV ecosystem. It built a joint venture on the lithium-ion battery with its partner in order to secure the supply of the battery. And at the same time, it has a recruit partner on the charging infrastructure and modularized on the interface between charging bottlenecks and the focal product. For example, it has promoted the CHAdeMO standards, and in the end, it moved to the bottleneck strategy that it created the battery pack bottlenecks and emphasized more on recruiting partners. For BMW, it focused on component strategy. However, it used a quite unique strategy that it innovated in the no bottleneck component, the lightweight material of the vehicle, so that the vehicle is lighter and there is less need for the battery, and therefore there are less toughness in the bottleneck of the battery bottlenecks. And for Renault, it's also a bottleneck strategy. However, it also has its unique features. Renault started the EV ecosystem strategy when it was pushed by a complementary better place. So therefore, Renault has more emphasis on recruiting the partner and the modularization on the interface. For example, it has put the DC charger on board instead of building faster charging infrastructure on road. Therefore, my work contributed to how firms can innovate inside the bottlenecks, especially considering the structure of the ecosystem.